Yeah, I'm building a studio. So it's a 3-bedroom. The middle bedroom is like office-ish. And it's perfect size.
That's great.
For a studio.
So you have room for all of us to stay. We'll bring sleeping bags.
Everyone can come down. You're in.
I'm hopping in the golf cart, man.
Well, we got to get the moke.
I don't know.
I don't know if I'll be able to afford the moke.
I have to borrow your mom's golf cart that says her name on it. Hello and welcome back to the Friday Feels episode of the UF podcast. I'm Jordana Abraham.
And I am Jared Freed. It is so good to be back here with you, Jordana. How are you? What's going on? How you feeling on a Friday?
I'm good. October 25th. Wow.
We're really moving through the year. I don't know.
I think we're getting older. Time's moving faster.
That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
There was a point. Why does time move slower like March when you're like, let it be summer already? Then the summer just flies by and all of a sudden we're in October. We're almost at Halloween. Our Halloween episode is coming.
It's coming out. Time flies when you're having fun.
Really, it really does.
Yes.
We'll be dressed up next Friday, so, just get ready.
Yes.
We don't know each other's costumes yet.
So if you haven't subscribed on YouTube, you should make sure you're subscribed in advance of Halloween.
Yeah, get subscribed on YouTube. We're doing some fun stuff. We do bonus episodes there.
We're meeting an etiquette expert. You're going to see one of these days.
We're going to make sure you don't come off like a frumpy frumpstein on a date.
Yes.
So
I say
teach you some etiquette, you pigs.
I say in my enormous pants.
I think the pants are great.
Not frumpy?
No, they look good.
What is your take
pants.
on? I'm going to do you like a lightning round of women's fashion trends.
Okay, give me some trends.
Okay, big pants.
I think they're stylish.
You like them?
They actually look good if they're done right, and I like them with like a tight shirt up top. I think when they're with a big sweatshirt, sometimes it's too much frump.
Is this too big?
No, you're good.
Okay,
you're totally good.
Labubus. Woman with Labubus.
If I see a woman with Labubu, I just think that she's probably difficult.
Okay.
That would be my first, like if we were doing like the Warsarch, is that what it's called? Like you show me the ink blot test and I give you my initial word, difficult.
Difficult is the word you're thinking.
Yeah.
Of. Okay. Do we have any other trends? I'm not very bad at it.
Give me anything female related. I'll give you my first thought. I'm in a mood.
High boots, like the boots that go up high.
Coffee. I just think that they love the way they make their coffee.
If they wear high boots.
If they wear high boots, they got a coffee order that is very specific.
Okay.
Stanley Cup, Alpharetta, Georgia. When I see Stanley Cup,
Mad Libs.
I'm just like, this is the first thing. Alpharetta, Georgia just makes me think of like basic town outside of a major city where life is generally pretty easy and all the drama you deal with is something that I think is stupid. Whoever's living that life is just oi.
Is there anything else that's like kind of like you would think would be like man repelly?
Yeah, anything. Feel free. Send me, and listen, if you're watching on YouTube, in the comments, comment with words you want me to immediately reply to.
Yes, lightning round words.
Lightning round words, and I'll just give you mind of a man. We'll call it mind of a man.
Right. Oh, did you hear? Are you worried about this? That Gen Z does not like leggings. They think that millennials are lame for wearing leggings.
I think this is all.
I know you're a fan of leggings.
I am a fan of leggings. I'm a fan of a set. I would be really heartbroken to lose the workout set. The monogram workout set. It is like
monogrammed. Are they monogrammed?
Monogram, not monogram.
Monochrome.
Monochrome.
Monochrome. Okay.
Yeah, they don't have their initials on the workout
I was wondering.
set.
I was like, is that a trend I missed? I don't know.
The monochrome workout set makes my blood boil in a sexual way. Right. So to lose that would really be
What do you
loss.
like about it? Just that it's so fitting?
It's so fitting. It's also just like, it's like they're a uniform, like a superhero.
Yeah.
Ponytail.
I see that. Whenever I do a workout with and I see someone, like the instructor's wearing the monochrome uniform.
Right.
I'm like, I want to be like you.
It is aspirational. And also the singlet, when it's the one.
The unitard?
The unitard is so hot. It is actually crazy.
Really?
Like I literally turn into an animal when I see a unitard.
Interesting.
It is one of those things. It's just
anyone who's going on a date with Jared, wear your unitard.
Wear a unitard. I don't know what it is. It's just
hard to get into.
Hard to get into, but it's just like it does take a certain confidence.
Those are tough to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. I can't imagine taking a shit. I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Can't imagine.
They should have a hole that you can zip up.
Like the baby Huey, like the the little thing. That I would think that's hot. With the little button in the back of the butt. That would be fun if women started wearing that.
Yeah, maybe, you can design for one of the major fashion brands.
That would be fun. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, those make me. So the Gen Z, like, oh, we think this is stupid, is such women's problems to me.
Okay.
Like that. To me, it's like a conversation.
Well, it
that
doesn't affect you, right?
It doesn't affect me at all. That's what I mean. I don't
think
mean
about
that to
it
sound
when
mean.
I'm getting dressed. I'm like, am I? Because here's
it kind of shows.
Yeah,
we've
we've talked about this. Like, as a millennial woman, I think you don't want to get caught going too far in either direction. I don't want to be like trying to seem like I'm dressing the age that I am not.
Right.
But I also don't want to seem like an old, out of touch loser who doesn't know that like the skinny jeans I'm wearing no one is wearing those anymore.
Right.
So it's very hard to like go the middle ground.
And so much of women's fashion is stating something, which I totally understand that's like a problem.
What do you think would be worse?
I'm not acknowledging that that's a real thing.
Right. Dating wise, would you rather go on a date with a woman, say a 36-year-old woman who's dressing a little young for her age, or a 36-year-old woman who is like wearing things from that like no one is really wearing anymore?
Here's the thing about men, and I've said this many times.
You don't care.
We don't get stuck in the is she hot?
Right.
We don't get stuck in the details. Okay. Men see a woman, we just see the outline of a woman.
Sure.
We don't see the nails as much. We see nails are done, but we're not judging, did you do them recently? Like,
okay.
We see the nails are done, but we don't see, oh, does the color match the season? Like, we're going to see nails are done. We're not going to see the color to match what the weather and temperature is. So the idea that I would notice, it would have to be you're dressing way too young to notice that you're dressing too young.
Okay. For you to notice, for it to sway you one way or the other.
Right. Or you'd have to be dressing way too old and modestly for me to notice that you've dressed modestly. Okay. Like, because usually a woman on a date, especially jeans and a black t-shirt, is kind of like a standard date one type of thing.
What you're wearing right now.
You're looking at it. This is a date one outfit.
Does anyone ever match you on a date? Do you guys ever match?
I've matched with many of the women I go on dates with. I
love it.
Right now I look more maitre d' or like I work at the restaurant because I'm in all black.
Yes.
But I would say it would really have to be like, I think you have to be I think women are worried about this in a way that they don't have to worry about this.
Okay.
Like I think you have to be
because other women notice, but
right. Again, but women dress for other women, so that's okay. But I think like a man only notices when an older woman dresses too young.
Okay.
Not when a woman their age, or when a 40-year-old woman. Like if I met a 70-year-old woman who's dressed like a Gen Z woman, I'd go, what the fuck is going on?
That would be a big gap. Yeah.
I mean, there's a couple of women on The Golden Bachelor that I've noticed them dressing
dress very young,
a little bit younger than I would assume they would dress.
Right.
But I'm not even being kind by softening those words. It's not like crazy noticeable, but there's a couple where I'm like, oh, that seems like a skirt I would never see a 60-year-old wear.
Do you care? Would that affect?
Do I care?
Like, would that sway your opinion of date? Let's say you were 60 dating a 60-year-old woman who's dressing.
Yeah, that would sway my opinion.
Yeah,
that would sway. That would be like, oh, I don't know if I can deal with the insecurities that lie here.
Because you're trying to dress
right.
So
you
much
can't even
younger
admit
than
to your age.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. You can see that kind of happens. I mean, I'm in Delray Beach. Mm-hmm. You see older people, but I've never seen, like, I don't think I'm at the age or we're at the age where I see someone around where we are who's like trying so far off.
Well, they're all like, I think you're kind of at, in your mid 30s anyway, you're like 10 years away from both ends.
Right.
Of like dressing young and dressing old. You could kind of go either way.
Right. Do you notice as a men, like if I came in dressed Gen Z, you'd make fun of me.
Show me a prototypical Gen Z.
Yeah, let's see AI Gen Z.
Yeah, tell AI to make us
create us a Gen Z date one outfit.
Yes.
Like if I came in with a dangling earring. You're laughing already.
I mean, I wouldn't be into that look. Yeah.
That's
That
what
wouldn't
I'm
work for
saying.
me. It
But
wouldn't
that's
work
like
for me.
Gen Z men. Well, right? You see the dangling earrings. You like it.
Why don't you have
Would
one?
you wear it? But I see, we got some Gen Z dudes in here. That's what I call them.
What
What's
about
up,
a
dudes?
belly
That's when I
button
walk in, all young. What?
A belly button ring.
If I had a belly button
Would
ring,
you date someone with a belly button
a
ring?
woman, I would need a full explanation. I would need
thinks
a
they're hot.
dissertation. She's just like, I would need to know how that went down. Like, it does. You don't just have a belly button ring at 35.
That's true.
Like
After a certain age, it's a little.
there's a story that goes
Right.
with it. Like, no, I just love it. I had it then, and my girlfriends and I, we all went on a bachelorette party. We're like, let's do something stupid. I could understand that. That
Right.
story kind of gets me there.
But just like I like the way it looks.
Yeah, maybe I could understand that too. Like a belly button ring does say something.
It's a look.
It's a see, you're judgier than I am.
Maybe.
Let's see what a
Let's
Gen
see
Z
what they
man looks like. Yeah, it's very like Kurt
Okay.
Cobain, upscale Kurt Cobain
You could
is
pull
what I
that
would
off.
call it. I think I
Yeah,
could.
yeah.
I was looking, I went to Untuck It, okay? They sent me a bunch of stuff. I made a video. I went to Untuck It, which to me, Untuck It, the crop shirt is very Gen Z. I bought a crop shirt.
Crop top.
I bought a crop top.
So
and,
cool.
everyone said that I looked like, there were two versions. One, if someone describes what you wear, there's like an insulting version and the one you want.
Okay.
So the version that was insulting was like, oh, you bought a belly shirt? Like, I don't want my stomach referred to as a belly.
Was your stomach showing?
No, but if you lift your arms enough, it could
Okay.
be. So then the other version I got was, oh, you look like you're like one of those 80s action stars. And I'm like, okay, that's a look I'm okay with.
Is an 80s action star have a crop top?
Yeah, it was like Sylvester Stallone-ish.
Oh, okay. Right.
I mean, I could show you, but I have good pictures, like the ones I like. But
Maybe you should be an 80s
For Halloween.
For Halloween, yeah.
that could be a good one. That would be too outside of my normal thing where I generally don't go with a costume that is me trying to get laid.
Right.
80s action
Too
star
try-hard.
is a little try hard. It's like the dude being a pirate with eyeliner on. You're like, okay, you just want to wear eyeliner.
Eyeliner's cool.
Good for him. I mean, 30 Seconds to Mars, good band. So,
Should we get into our
let's talk. What
episode?
are we talking about? Oh,
right.
also, if you're out
Yeah.
there, we got to sell some tickets, okay? I got shows coming up, and this Table for One tour, the name for
got a
it might be
mortgage
too.
now.
Yeah,
You got a
I got a
responsibility.
mortgage. Table for One tour might be too apt a name for this tour. It's just me alone at a table at the show. So I need you to buy tickets. Milwaukee, Minneapolis, Chicago, Durham. That's like me trying to remember to turn off something.
Off.
You know how many messages I get about that
I
to
do
this
it
day?
now. It's great.
For those that are new to the show.
Might be the most valuable thing you've ever said on this podcast.
It actually might be.
Yeah.
Those new to the show, when I turn something off and I'm afraid I'm going to forget I turned it off, I scream, off! And that hits me in the brain enough to remember that I turned off the oven or the stovetop.
I do that with my hair iron all the time.
It works,
Great.
right?
Yeah.
Charlotte, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Detroit, Columbus. Fort Lauderdale needs to sell tickets because it will be very embarrassing when I tell people around Delray that I'm a big time comedian.
Right.
Come to my show.
Second most famous person in Delray.
I'm the second most famous person in
off-season.
Delray in the off season.
Right.
And it's very embarrassing to be like, hey, come to my show. And then it's just people I know.
Right.
It's the coffee guy. It's the people from the gym.
it's community theater.
Right. That's what it ended up being.
Yeah.
I also might, I'm just putting this out as a tease, but I don't want to ruin, I say these things and then I get one message from someone like, oh, I'll do that instead of paying for the show. I might do some workout shows around Delray.
Okay.
Like a workout
I'm not
room.
going to tell you when they are, though.
No, it's going to be like at a coffee shop. It'll be like very embarrassing for me.
It's going to be like Phoebe Buffet.
It's a very Phoebe Buffet.
Smelly cat.
That's me, just singing Smelly Cat in my big frumpy dress like Phoebe used to wear.
Yes.
I would say Friends is kind of Gen Z.
It's coming
fashion.
back, yeah.
That's Gen Z fashion.
I would agree with that,
Right.
yeah. Joey, for sure. Like season 1.
Joey's my, the lookalike I get that I like. Who's the lookalike you like and what's the one you don't like? someone's like, you look like this celebrity. I get Joey and I'm like, okay, phew, we dodged a bullet. They think I look like Joey. Or I get like,
Matt LeBlanc, right?
yeah, if I get Matt LeBlanc, I'm like, this person thinks I am a attractive human being. We have made it.
Okay. And who's
If
the one
I
you
get
don't
like
like?
Jason Biggs, I'm like,
Okay.
oh, they only see me as Jewy.
Yeah.
It's almost anti-Semitic.
Leah Michelle is my Jewy one.
That's your Jewy
Yeah.
one?
It's funny. I think neither of those people are Jewish.
Oh yeah, Jason Biggs isn't Jewish.
Yes.
So you get Leah Michelle you don't like.
Leah Michelle, I don't like. Aubrey Plaza, I'm kind of like unsure what they mean. I think they're trying to say I'm like monotonous a little bit.
Because I would never say you look like Aubrey Plaza, and if someone said it, I would
Right.
agree. I would go, what is this about?
Right.
Yeah.
Is it like the vibe? Is it they're trying to tell me I have a vibe maybe?
Mm-hmm.
And then this is going to sound crazy and I don't
Go
think
ahead.
I look like her at all. But
This is the complimentary
I've
one.
gotten
You
like
have to
I've
lead
gotten
the-
like yes, I've gotten like maybe 2, maybe 3 people in my entire life. So
But
I'm,
you
I'm
like
not
it.
I'm not the woman from Love Is Blind who thinks that everyone tells me I look like Megan Fox. But like maybe like 2 or 3 times probably on the best day, the best looking day of my life, someone has said that I look like Emirata, which I don't agree with.
Emrata.
Which I don't agree with. I'm throwing it
Great.
out there.
Listen.
That one is very flattering, and I'm
Listen,
like,
it
that's
goes
clearly
both
not what
ways.
I look like.
Whenever
Yes.
someone says I look like someone, I'm like, I know what it is. It's the eyebrows. It doesn't matter what I look like.
Yes.
So when it's negative, I'm like, it's the eyebrows. When it's positive, it's the eyebrows.
Right.
You know,
yes.
like it's
never, you're never too great, never too bad.
just mediocre as fuck.
Yes.
Will and V, who do you guys get good and bad?
I have gotten
V gets
Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston.
Because of the way I used to.
So you had like the Jen Aniston.
You had the
cut.
Jen Aniston do.
The famous Jen Aniston
I'm
do.
Greek and she's Greek.
She's Greek?
Yeah.
I don't think that's a well-known
Yeah,
fact.
In
Yeah.
the Greek community, it is.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Greeks know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are Greeks like Jews where we have to tell you every single person
Every
that's
person.
Jewish? Yeah.
Every person.
Yeah.
Right. So what's your one you don't like?
I don't know.
You don't have one you don't like. Okay. Will?
I don't know. Kevin James, maybe? No,
Kevin James?
I feel like you do look like someone, but I can't put my finger on it. I don't know who it is.
There's like a famous actor. I feel like
My
you
mom tells me things, but I forget. She like tells me too often, so I don't know which one.
she like finds a new celebrity every day for you. I got it.
Huh.
All right. Well, this was a fun walk around the block here.
Yes. And if you think we look like someone, please don't write it in the
No,
comments.
please.
I don't want to know.
My day has never been improved.
I don't want to know.
Okay, let's do an Icky or Picky.
Yes. Okay.
Icky or Picky is the game that's sweeping the country. Anytime you're
Do
dating
you ever get
someone.
Eugene Levy? He has eyebrows.
No.
He's a little older.
Let me see
for him?
Eugene.
Wow.
Let me see Eugene Levy.
I didn't mean to imply that you look like. I just said eyebrows.
What a
You
day
said-
for me.
you
I just
when
said
it's-
never had my
you
day
said when
improved.
it's good. You said when it's good, it's eyebrows. When it's bad, it's eyebrows.
No, see, Eugene Levy has had like the
The eyebrows
revolution.
they used to look different than that.
Eugene
Yes,
Levy
but-
someone got a hold of Eugene.
He got a little hotter.
He got hotter.
yeah.
Someone got a hold of him and was like, I can do something with this. Yeah.
Yeah. Now he's better looking with age.
When he was the
for
dad
sure.
in American Pie, this is not what he looked like.
Yeah.
And that his son.
Oh, his son. I could see
Dan
his son.
Levy.
Yeah. Dan Levy, maybe.
No.
No.
But Eugene, I think Dan got a hold of Eugene.
Well, he was
And
like, if
was
I'm going
like-
to do this show with you, you better not
Right.
embarrass me.
You better look hot.
Yeah.
Him and the guy from Devil Wears Prada, the bald guy.
Stanley Tucci?
Tucci and Levy both kind of got this like,
I don't think you look like Stanley Tucci.
no, I'm just, I don't think so either. But they've gotten this like rebrand as hot older guy. Like, I don't think
Okay.
Stanley Tucci like 30 years ago, we were like, whoa, that's
Is Stanley
hottie.
Tucci supposed to be hot?
This is him 30 years ago, and now he's like hot.
Does he have more hair now?
No, he has less hair now.
He's married to like one of the Blunt sisters, I think, right?
No way. From the movie?
Emily
The-
Blunt's
the-
sister, I think, right?
He must have met her on Devil Wears Prada.
No, the Emily Blunt is married to John Krasinski. I think
I know,
her
but
sister.
I'm saying
maybe. I think,
that's how they met.
I think they met at her wedding, at the wedding, John Krasinski wedding.
That's his wife?
Right? She's a Blunt sister.
Good for Tucci.
Yes. Yeah, they met at the. I think
good
they met
act.
at the
Good for
they
Tucci.
met at Emily Blunt's wedding to John Krasinski.
Wow. We saw John Krasinski downstairs.
We did.
John Krasinski was
With an umbrella.
downstairs with an umbrella, which not for me, as I famously am not an
you
umbrella
should tell.
guy.
You should have just walked by and screamed that he was
right. What a pussy. Holding an umbrella. He was downstairs like 2 months ago.
Was it? That
It was a
that
while
was like 3
ago.
weeks ago, wasn't it?
It was not 2 weeks ago at all.
It was not months ago.
Okay, let's call it a month. He was downstairs, tall, and he went to Newton South. He's from Newton,
Wow.
famously.
Are you good at celebrity spotting?
No, generally not. There was, you know who was at the cellar last night? Kim Whitley. Look up Kim Whitley. You'll know exactly who she is right away.
Is this Kim Crawford?
No, this isn't. Kim Whitley. She's been in like everything. She was on
can't
stage. She
see.
was so funny. I've never seen her do stand up. She's like, we got to put this up
Do
on
people
YouTube.
know that name?
No, I didn't know her name. But she's one of those, like, if you saw her, you go, oh! Yeah, there
Yeah.
it is.
Is she from, what is the show?
I think she was Smart Guy. She was in that show.
Tia and Tamara?
She's been in, like, every show.
Yeah.
She's in a new movie.
I
mean,
could see her being good at stand-up. She's in a lot of comedy.
She was so funny. Plug City, she's in this new movie, Re-Election. She's like, I'm here promoting this movie. And she got up at the cellar and killed. She was great. I went after her. You see, like, you know, the cellar is kind of like, you go, you do stand-up, and then you see these people go up, and you're like, whoa, you did it.
Killing it.
You got chops.
Oh, she's in so many movies. Wow.
She's in so many movies. She was in Happy Gilmore, too.
Everyone who wasn't in Happy Gilmore. I think
me.
you're the only.
Me.
I think you're the only person
No.
they didn't include in Happy Gilmore.
Right. I did a movie with his wife. Never thought of me. She was
Fucked
very
up.
nice. Sandler's wife. All right, let's do Icky or Picky.
Okay.
J&J, I have an Icky or Picky for you. Last week, I went to a singles run club event in my city.
Ooh.
During this run, I was chatting to this nice guy who later asked for my Instagram. He definitely wasn't my top choice out of all of the men I chatted to. But we had a good enough chat that I would have gone on a date with him.
He asked for your Instagram.
Yeah, it's a little
like that.
side doorish, especially when
You've met
you know,
in person.
Right, you've
Yeah.
met in person. It's
Like a
little,
blind. I would ask for someone's Instagram if they wanted to set me on a date with someone.
Right. I'm trying to think of why I would ask for an Instagram. It would be to like kind of snoop a little bit.
Right.
I would be really being a little precious.
Instead of a number.
Right. That means I don't want to go out with them. I'm debating.
Right.
So this was a good in between. Okay. I chatted, but we had a good enough chat that I would have gone out on a date with him. That is until I later looked at his Instagram and saw his bio. I assumed it was a biblical verse or something along those lines, but after looking at his first post, I realized he had the name of his dead dog and the date the dog had died in his Instagram bio. See screenshots. So do we want to look at these now?
Sure.
Okay, so
He does indeed have the name of the dog with a date. I assume the date.
in a different font.
Yes. That's a good point, too.
Yeah, that is like, this is an artistic choice he has made.
Yes. And then a picture of the dog that says,
The dog,
"Rest easy, little boy. You were taken too soon," which I guess confirms that it was the dog. And this was in 2022.
Also, taken too soon means it was tragic.
Right.
Like, it wasn't like, I've had this dog for years and it was his time to go. Mm-hmm. Taken too soon means something, either illness or accident.
Accident, yeah.
Okay.
Dark.
Yeah, this is a tough episode of the U Up podcast. Now, don't get me wrong, I am a dog lover, but this was just too much. I decided this was too much of an ick for me to get over and never followed up on the date. Imagine if Jared liked Stoli enough.
Imagine if Jared liked an animal enough to care about its death.
This podcast is getting too personal. You know, and like For You page is getting too personal. I'm like, Jared's dog Stoli.
This is a listener.
I've never talked about this dog once on this podcast. He's like central character.
You've talked about him.
I've talked about him
a
here,
couple
but
times. Yeah.
you know, the dog was the dog.
Stoli is Jared's childhood dog.
Yes.
That he didn't like. That ran away.
No, we just we coexisted.
Okay.
Imagine, I liked Stoli.
Sorry, you
I think
liked
it gets more. My family made it into this thing that I didn't do anything helping.
I'm
the dog.
sorry to add to the fuel to the fire.
Someone commented on my Instagram the other day that
My Instagram. What is it?
my Instagram and that I was complaining about my parents, and someone commented like, you should make them a meal instead of complaining about them. Like maybe it's time for you to make them dinner. And I'm like, the idea that my
That
mom
would be so funny.
would let me do anything. I'm not allowed to do anything. Like even like take my plate to the sink. That is just like, what are you doing? You're doing it wrong. Don't put the plate there. Wash out the plate.
You should do a video of you making your parents dinner.
She would never stop hovering and telling me how I'm doing it wrong. It would be the most unenjoyable dinner for everyone involved. And this is the same with the dog. Like the dog was like, I'll take it for a walk. I don't know. Can you do it? Where are you going to take him? Why would you do that? Everything was a thing. So I
Right.
just didn't do the thing.
I wonder if this all stems back to your stay in the NICU. Doesn't think you're
right.
capable.
The meconium did it.
Yeah.
She thinks I'm still sick. I'm still that sick baby. Imagine if Jared likes Stoli enough to even consider honoring this day of death on his bio. What do you think? Was I being too picky? Or is this a legit ick? Thanks for all you do and icked out betch. What do you think?
This is a little weird,
Is it?
especially it's in a different font.
The font?
Yeah. I think, I mean, it's his most recent post, and it's from 2022. So I'm assuming he doesn't post a lot, but it wouldn't be a turn on for me. I might still go out, but like I wouldn't love it. I might not think I might think we're not a match.
Well, doesn't it help that his last post was 2022? It is not a pinned post. His last post is 2022. It's 2025. So it does feel like this was done and like Instagram isn't used in that way. Like I can
Perhaps.
understand that you could still be a normal, like this is abnormal. I agree, but I could understand that there's still,
Yeah, I think it'd be a red flag. I don't know if I would like say it was a deal breaker. Well, do you think it's weird if someone is trying to exchange Instagrams, like they're asking you for an Instagram and they haven't posted in 3 years?
yeah, I guess it reveals how they use it.
To creep?
Like to create.
Yeah,
Right. That's their only use of it.
right. I would be like a little, not like again, you don't want them to use it too much,
Right.
but I think it is a little weird to like ask for that to be your primary form of communication and you never post.
Right. You're just showing your hand a little too much. We want,
That's basically like send me pics.
right. Everyone knows that we're all looking at each other on Instagram, but everyone doesn't want to know that we're all looking at each other on Instagram.
Right.
So when you do this, you're basically saying like, I know how to use all the tools that Instagram offers me, and I'm not using these other ones. Like,
Right.
It's an awareness that like, it's almost too aware to not admit that he's like truly a person. Like to me, it's more likely that he's a person that would look at your stories first every day,
Yes.
and end up being that type of person that you never went out with, but they watch your stories every day.
I agree. I think that'd be like another red flag. And again, there's nothing wrong with someone not posting again, but I think if he's the one asking to connect that way, that makes it weirder.
Right. I agree with you. And in addition, this is all just, I would have reached out, but I agree. Like, why not the number?
Right. That's almost the bigger red flag.
Yeah.
Or
What are some bios that would be like, let me give you a bio, turn on, turn off?
okay.
Okay.
Most are going to be turn off, I think. Less is,
Okay.
I would say for men, if you're a man listening to this and you want tips on your Instagram bio, less is more. You can only hurt yourself with more. In my
Okay.
opinion. In my opinion.
It's a good opinion. It's a valid opinion. What if it just said, doctor,
No specialty.
just the doctor?
Turn off.
Okay. How about doctor of internal medicine?
Is he using the Instagram to like promote his practice?
No.
Turn off.
What if it said CFP,
What is that?
certified financial planner?
Turn off. More of a turn off than the doctor.
What if it said Wharton, class of 03?
Turn off. College in your bio, I think, is a turn off
Wharton
unless you
grad?
are in college.
Okay.
Or
But
maybe a year or two
Wharton
after.
is like the MBA, like Wharton's Wharton.
It's a little like why does that relevant? Why does anyone need to know that?
Listen, I'm asking the questions.
Yeah.
Biblical verse.
What's the biblical verse?
I don't know one fucking biblical verse.
If I wouldn't say like
Would you ever
not,
really?
not a turn on, But if I kind of like the quote, neutral.
Well, what if it's just John 3:16 or whatever?
John 4:19.
I would say we're.
John 3:16 is one, isn't it? Because that was the Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I would say we're probably not a match.
Right. I
But
see the
I'm
biblical
not like this is gross. I'm just like you're probably like a little religious in the wrong religion for me.
Right. I see the biblical verse and I'm like, we are just two ships passing in the night.
You ever see a quote you like?
The quote would have to be so specific for me to like it.
Okay.
Like if it's like you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, Michael Scott, Wayne Gretzky.
Off.
Like we've seen it.
Yes.
Like there's a thing of like that to me that's very college.
Is no bio neutral or turn on or turn off?
Neutral.
No bio turn on.
No bio turn on.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of what else I've seen. I mean,
Again.
I could go to like literally Instagram
Yeah,
right
go to
now.
random
Let's go to a random
random-
person and see what comes up.
Let's see what we can find.
This show is really.
I think most men
Killing
don't
it.
have a real bio.
I'm
Unless
gonna
they're
go to.
in the biz.
Let me go to rando.
Person you follow.
Yeah. Okay. What about sales director and then tag the company?
Are they using that for work?
Maybe.
As a woman?
Yes.
I think neutral.
Okay.
What about all posts and stories are my own and don't represent any organization?
Neutral.
Neutral?
Neutral.
That's clearly like
Yeah.
yeah, I would agree.
Here to keep you company.
As a guy?
Yeah.
It's a little creepy. Turn on.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's my boy
I'm making
Tony
su-
P.
I'm making
You
sure
know Tony P? He's great.
Okay, no.
Tony P is great.
I'm making
At
sure Mike doesn't have an
underscore
Instagram
Tony
bio
P in DC.
while I've been
He's
talking
great.
all this shit.
I don't want to. Are we talking shit? I don't want to. Okay, how about we do?
Emojis, just emojis.
What are the emojis?
Sunshine emoji. Bird emoji. They're like random.
I don't like the random one because I'm like, what does this mean? It has to mean something. It's your bio.
Okay,
So I'm like sitting there with like hieroglyphics.
fair.
Okay, New York Times bestseller.
How many followers do they have?
1.4 million.
That's fine.
Okay. Mid-size fashion and confidence. That's like everyone I follow.
Is that their like
That's like they're doing a business of sorts.
Okay, yeah, I think if it's for your business, like
You're okay
you're
with it.
okay with because like you're literally. I mean, you have your fucking links in your business.
Well, listen, I am admittedly very turn-offable. Like, I'm someone who
But you
someone
have-
could look at my whole thing is a turn-off. Someone goes, I'm not dating that. Like, I get that. Like,
Right.
my whole life
Right, but
is
that's
a
also
thing to
you're
not
using
want
it
to date.
for work. It's not like your
Right.
personal stuff. What if it has the city, the location, your location, and your
I think that's okay.
okay?
I think that's
what if
like
it
a
has
nice-
multiple locations?
Hate it. I think that's
I feel like
you-
I've seen you do a bit
yeah,
about this.
When it's always like New York and St. Pete, it's like you live in St. Pete.
Okay.
You know, like
What if it's like mom to whatever the dog's name is?
hateable. Hateable.
What if it's mom to actual kid's name?
Hate it. Spencer
Yeah.
and
Oh, the middle
Pencer.
name? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Spencer May
yes.
and Prancer Doe.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah,
I hate that. Yeah.
Loser.
Mama too.
Mama. Anything mama.
Yeah.
Hate it. Okay, here's a good one. It's the Statue of Liberty emoji, the yin and the yang, and then mindful period.
This is for a man?
This is a woman.
Weird for a man. I guess, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's interesting to hear your takes on
If I see that on a woman's, it
would you
doesn't
ever
matter.
not would you ever not
Neutral.
Yeah.
I'd still like hook up. Like that's the problem with being a woman is like you could be hooking up with someone who literally saw your bio and was like, ugh. like that
Yeah,
to
and you
me
would have
is
no
so,
idea.
You would have
Yeah,
no idea. And
yeah.
like that's so horrifying. I guess the male side of that is like I could be hooking up with someone who's like, I guess he's got a good personality. You know, like I'm with someone who's disgusted by my body, but you're with someone who's disgusted by your mind.
Right.
That's a crazy thing. I think about that with like couples that come to my show and they're like, my husband not into you and I love you. And I'm like, so he just doesn't like how you think?
Right.
You know, like
No,
I
it's
think that's
true.
such like a weird
Yeah,
mix.
that is an interesting thing, but you could be with someone disgusted by your mind. that is worse.
I try not to think
Right.
about that because I think that's where the male ego. People are like wondering about the male ego and like, you know, these guys that are such dicks on social on dates, or like the way they think of, oh, this dude who's like a nothing dumped me, and you're like, yeah, I can understand how that
Right.
happens.
What if they're just tagging their side business?
I'm okay with that. Side businesses, go get your dough.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now that we've wasted
Countless time for
countless
people. Yeah.
hours.
All right.
J&J, curious for your thoughts on VR porn. Okay. And if it has a place in relationships or if it's any different from regular porn. Me, 34 female, found my husband, 33 male, VR headset in the bathroom.
I do not. That is not a hot visual.
What's this? Nothing. It's my helmet. I wear it when I take a shit. Sometimes I pass out from squeezing too
Penis
hard.
in hand, VR set on.
I mean,
That's tough. That's a look.
Brave new world. We're going closer to this than we're closer to this than we are farther away.
I agree.
I was a bit shocked and saddened by it. Oh, she made it fucking
She made it
personal.
sad.
She made it a moral thing. Shocked is one thing. Saddened? Ugh. I'm happy I'm not in this relationship. We have both been traveling for work recently.
I would have said and entertained by it.
Entertained is a more like
Gotcha.
glowing.
I would bring it up all day and like all week.
Well, you'd want to know what he's watching.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want to be real? But like, porn is like a vacation
Be like,
from
is
your
this
real
how
life.
you play Mario Kart? What's going on?
He's like, no, I'll put it on. Watch. Starts driving around. We have both been traveling for work and both had the flu, so our sex life has been a bit lacking. Usually it's great. Husband says it's no different than my vibrator. I'm pretty upset. Am I out of line? Sincerely, am I an overreacting bitch? For her to have a vibrator that she actively uses and to look at this.
Here's the thing. I think like anything in life, it's not about the tool, it's how you use it. Right? So I think if you're using it very frequently and it's replacing actual sex,
Right.
I think that's when it becomes, it's kind of like dating apps. Like nothing wrong with dating apps if you're using it as a tool to date. If it's the only thing you're using and you don't get off of them ever, I think that's an issue. VR porn, if it's an occasional indulgence, I've never done it. I can't really speak to like what that would be like. I think it's probably a little bit of a slippery slope, but I think if you try it every now and then, do I think if you're like able to control yourself that it's like that horrible? Probably fine. I don't know.
Here's the thing about VR porn.
Have you ever tried it?
I've never tried it.
Would you?
I was given a VR headset, and the first thing the person said to me was, "It's great for porn."
Really?
That's like said
Oh, I
to
thought
you.
this guy was being like creative. This
Oh
is like
no,
a thing.
no. Everything comes from porn. Like everything comes from war and porn.
Okay.
There's like that's like not like a me thing. That's like the truth. All technology starts at war or porn.
Okay.
And becomes
Yeah.
used by the people for other things like streaming video, porn.
Right.
That was created because people wanted to watch porn. You know, they say
It's
like
crazy there's so much porn going on and like I don't really see any of it,
probably the best way for it to be.
I guess.
There's some people that say porn's everywhere.
Right.
Porn's all around us. It's in the sky. It's
hard
in the,
to- can't walk down the street.
Just
Yeah.
cocks hitting you in the face.
Right.
I
Well,
think
what-
that was Yoda that said that.
What do you think? Would you ever use it for porn?
I can't say I wouldn't.
Would you try it?
Yeah, of course I'd try. Listen,
Try anything.
I'd try anything.
Except for smoking.
I've tried.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I can't do it, but I would try. You know, I think it could be fun for the couple to experience together in some way. I don't know how. I'm just saying, like, I think porn is like a diversion, but also like, I'm sorry to put it this way, but like, if he's watching porn on his computer and like he's
Closing his eyes.
Yeah, he's imagining going to the place that the VR is getting him closer to. So the idea that because it's VR is somehow worse than what he was doing before, I don't really buy that.
I guess it feels more real, so it feels more like a betrayal because it's more real.
Like
But
he's
it's not
trying to make
right,
his fantasies more real.
I guess. Or
But-
like it's to me, the line where like porn gets weird is when like you're speaking to a real person who can speak back to you.
Right.
I'm
And-
assuming that's not a functionality there, right?
Well, we are getting closer to something like,
Like
that.
a real person
where
or
a
like
real
an
person
AI
speaks
person.
to you. I don't know. Again, you could have a real person speak to you that you sign up for and you pay for.
Right.
And
That's when it gets weird
they
to me.
walk you through it, but you're not looking at them. It's like the AI version of them. I don't know. This all gets very complicated.
If someone was like, oh, he like follows Instagram models, no, are they DMing?
Right.
Is there like a
You walk in on your husband wearing a headset, jacking it. Mm-hmm. What's your first question?
gotcha? No, that's not a question.
What's your after you laugh at him?
right, after
you laugh at how
yes,
crazy he
yes.
looks. He looks like he's on the movie Tron.
Right.
What is
What am I asking?
what's the series of questions? Because I guess I'm curious because in my mind I'm like,
How-
if I walked into my wife with a headset on,
Yeah.
I'm like, where'd we go? Like I'm kind of more turned on by the idea that she's being sexual.
Right.
Like I can find a positive in it. Maybe that's my ego.
Right.
You know,
I
where
think
I'm
women
like,
prefer
you're
men to be
thinking-
sexual with them rather than
Of course, but
Right,
I'm
yeah.
saying like to me, porn is sometimes like an escape. It's a
Yeah.
it's a glass of wine. It's a cup of coffee. It's this like again, like you said, like everything's fine in moderation.
right.
You know, like
well, that's why I think my question would be like, how often do you? If I'm thinking my series of questions, it'd probably be like, how often do you do this?
okay. Let's say he says once a week. Once a week. And when you're gone,
When I'm gone,
you're out of the house. I'm like chilling.
I think I'm okay with it. It's once a week. What do you like? Why do you like this more than regular porn?
It's a full body experience.
Do you feel like you're having sex with a real woman?
No, I feel
Good
like
answer.
I mean, I don't even. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be able to answer for that because I don't know personally. But like, I think we're getting close to that every day.
Right.
Like, I mean, I'm not like we have to acknowledge like the tech is moving.
Right. It's almost interesting. It's like if your husband had a robot mistress, would it be as offensive as if they had a real mistress? I think no.
I don't know.
I think so.
I
Right?
want right.
If your wife had a robot affair,
I mean, well, that he brings it to the vibrator, which the vibrator doesn't have
It's
a
a robot,
face,
right.
but it is a
A
robot.
robot affair.
It is a robot limb.
that's true.
So I'm not offended by a vibrator. I think a vibrator is hot. Like, and also I can find it hot in the way where I get involved, and I can also find it hot in the way, and I understand where I'm not involved, and this is a form of self-care.
Right.
I can rationalize both.
Yeah. I think again, the questions are like, how is it affecting our sex life? Like, are you using this in lieu of like initiating sex?
Right.
Are
That's
you
the hard- yeah.
and she said like they had a slow couple weeks or whatever it is. I think I'd be more like, what's the fine. Like they would make sense to me in that context.
Mm-hmm.
If it was like you're no longer sleeping together and this is what he's using, then I'm saying it's like more of a problem. I think it's about how he's using it.
What if he's like, you won't do these types of things? And that's, that's where VR takes me to this other sexual thing I'm into that you're not into.
Right.
I don't know. Like if I was with a woman that was like, you're not in on this.
Well, what if she was like, I talked to ChatGPT about things you won't talk to me about with me. We're having an emotional affair, me and ChatGPT.
I would laugh at them. I'd be like, that's crazy. But
Well, in the same way, it's crazy that you're, having sex with something that's doing what I can also.
right.
Yeah.
But I guess I'd
Is it
have to be
offensive?
I'd have to be okay with being laughed at. Like
Right. Would that be wrong to you?
I don't know. These are all like such like
They're very large existential questions.
right. What's
I
the
think.
show we went on that never happened? It was the show with the guy.
It was supposed to be on Quibi or something.
Yeah, we went on a show once, and it was the host was
Was it CNN? No.
who was the host?
CNN
though?
Plus?
Yeah, it was CNN Plus because
Yeah.
it never came out.
Yeah.
And it was a show that was all about like these types of questions.
Yeah.
Where it's like, what's the morality here and all that? And I don't know. I think like, to me, for this person, to bring it back to the email, I think saying it saddened you is that's how you feel. No one can tell you how to feel. Letting them know that and finding a way to like, see it from a different angle.
To use it to open up a conversation.
Yeah. Because I think if you're like decided that this is sad, this is a loser, this is not how my life is going to be, you're going to be stuck in this forever.
Right.
And I think you got to find a way, or he has to find a way to like explain this in a less sad way. Like because if my wife said she's saddened by my masturbation habits, I'd be like, what the fuck? Like that sucks.
I think it is a little sad to see any man in that. If you catch any
men
man
masturbating is a bad look anyway.
It's
an animalistic look.
I kind of agree. I think that there's something sad about watching like the man you got up there at the altar with, like in that
with a big headset on.
The thing. Like there is like I get what she's saying, where
Right.
it's like
I was trying to find, like,
this is not your best
not
look.
a good look. Yeah.
Sad.
Just you with a big fucking.
I'm just like, this is the fucking guy I married. This
goggles
guy,
on.
right? It's like I don't know. And again, I don't think like everyone's entitled to like some private, personal, sexual fantasies. I don't think that's wrong for either person to have that. I think it's about like the frequency and the intensity and how it affects the other things that are going on. So I think I would make that more the focus of the discussion.
Right, and I would also to add to that, this could go in a really great direction. As far as a conversation is concerned. Like I do believe, like I'm not hearing this question being like, it's over. Like I'm like, this could go one way where he's like, I'm not satisfied sexually. Or it can go another way where he's talking with you about his sexuality and what he likes and what you like. And now you're on a different level together and things are wonderful. So I don't think this is like a sad email to me.
Right.
So
I
we solved dating again.
We did it. We'll be back next week.
Boom.
Bye.